send you the link. This is like revolution. Like it's even far. This is even advanced for my cognition, and which is because I follow it pretty vehemently. So you can check it out whenever you have time, and I'll explain it to
Okay.
you later. Even I'm trying to process it myself. It's a token which has nothing to do with me. I wish it did. It's like I think it's worth a couple $1 billion. Where's the
Talking about the ETF one. Have you
no, no,
seen the
no, 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 no.
ETF
This is
tokens?
very nobody knows about this. I mean, some only like super nerdy people would know about this. So this is a company called Venice
Mm-hmm.
and Venice AI. So they're basically a private. They market themselves as a private chat GPT. So they're an AI model, but they don't record your conversation. So you can't you don't basically you don't get caught with your ad prompts, which is actually going to be a big problem in the future because ChatGPT stores all your prompts. But that's fine.
Mm,
It's cool. It's cool. It's a privacy focused model. Great. And it works just like
mm,
ChatGPT. That's all the same. But then they have this, as you know, nothing in AI is free because it's very computationally expensive, right? So that's why ChatGPT, if you have the free version, you can only do a certain amount of prompts per day. You got to pay for the upgrade, and then if you're using AI agents, you have to pay per movement and all of that. Fine.
mm,
This company sells inference, which is a fancy way of saying it sells access to AI, and but they have a token. So I
mm,
just sent you that token. It's called VVV. I don't know what it's called, but they have a token because the founder is actually a crypto guy. He came from the crypto industry, but he's built this huge AI company. And so the
mm,
token is now it's called the Venice token. So DTVV. I sent it to you. It's trading at $5.74. Its market cap is $256 million on CoinMarketCap. And basically, what it does, as far as I understand it, is it gives you your pre-purchasing compute.
mm.
So like that's a little complicated, but I'll simplify it, right? Like if you
Okay.
can denominate AI, the hilarious thing is AI also uses the word tokens, but they don't mean tokens in the way that crypto people mean tokens. They mean
Mm,
units of prediction, which is how AI works, right? It's predicting your next word and your next sentence, right? So
yeah.
simply put, one credit is worth like let's say $1 in terms of how much it will. And I just made that number up, but an AI company
Mm,
will charge you $1 for every credit of AI you consume, and maybe to do your job or to do whatever you need to do, you need 100 credits. So let's just say you'd give that to OpenAI or Anthropic's like $100. So I can actually show you if you see my screen. Can you see my
yeah.
screen?
Not yet.
Oh, now I can. Yeah. So if you go to my OpenAI account, OpenAI account, I have a developer account, which means because I'm using OpenAI everywhere inside of Garage for different things, so I have to go into their API. And it's not just me. This, by the way, whenever you hear the AI companies making a lot of money, it's all from people like me that are buying these
Mm,
credits. So I have to go and since I'm using their API everywhere, I go to settings, billing, and I have to keep topping up this wallet.
mm,
And as my app Garage consumes AI tokens, and it's not nothing to do with crypto tokens, it's just the name they use for
mm.
it.
It's
As it
like
like
credits.
credit is a better word. As it uses credits, this
Mm-hmm.
balance goes down, and if the balance goes to zero, then my AI will stop working. And
Mm.
the entire AI revolution, what is it now, $6 trillion or whatever, is all based on this map. That
Mm.
and by the way, this is where Nvidia makes all of its money. Nvidia makes all of its money because
Oh, wow.
the GPUs that Nvidia makes is what OpenAI buys, and then they
Mm.
pre-train those models and sell it as credits to us, app developers, who then build
Wow.
apps and sell it to people like you to use them.
Incredible.
You know what's freaky? It's so similar to
That's
Bitcoin
crazy.
mining in the sense that like Nvidia again made the Bitcoin mining GPUs, which is hilarious that they did it twice, right? They made those people, let's say I'm a Bitcoin mining rig, or a mining company, I would go buy those
Uh-huh.
machines, I would plug them into electricity, I incur the electricity cost, and it's mining Bitcoin every day. And obviously,
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin has just a market clearing price so that I could sell it. In this case, there's no market clearing price, but the demand for AI tokens like again, I don't want to confuse you with the word token. The demand for AI credits is
Mm-hmm.
insurmountable.
Okay.
Insurmountable. You can read this. Like if you say Everybody and their mother is afraid that, I mean, no, all the billionaires are afraid that are in the AI industry that we're just going to run out of credits. And that's just a function of the fact that there's not enough NVIDIA GPUs and there's not enough electricity. And that's why, you have this whole data center and all that stuff, right? But
Yeah.
look at this McKinsey AI, Open AI tokens. McKinsey, you know them, right? Consulting company, gigantic.
No, I don't.
You don't? Oh,
Mm-mm.
McKinsey is like the second biggest consulting company on planet Earth, right? They do.
Really? Yeah.
They're like legend, like 100-year-old like consult. They're like
Really?
Deloitte.
And
McKinsey and
mm.
Deloitte. That's like they're just like 100-year-old
Oh, okay.
legacy firm. McKinsey McKinsey got an award. It's not really an award. It's more of an indictment 4 months ago
Yeah.
for having used from OpenAI for having passed consumption of 100 billion AI tokens at their company.
Wow.
Every McKinsey employee is using ChatGPT, right? Every McKinsey employee,
Mm-hmm,
if you're a
mm-hmm.
consultant, all you're basically doing nowadays is using ChatGPT anyway. So, like, just think that's just one company. We're talking about every person, every doctor now using AI. Everybody and their mother is using it, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
what this company Venice is doing is basically saying, we think the demand for this stuff is obviously going to increase. That's obvious. I mean, everybody knows that. So, instead of taking the risk on the price, how BNB, basically, if you held BNB, you get a discount on the trading fees.
Yeah.
If you hold Venice token, you get a discount on the AI credit cost.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
what people, and it's like the merger of crypto and AI. I've never seen it done better than Venice. Every other merger of crypto and AI has been bullshit, in my opinion, where they're like, it's not real. This is a real inference model company saying, like,
That
I've
has
heard
significant
It's
values.
it's yeah, and and people have bought it. Like people are really believing in it because there's a utility, just like BNB was the. In all fairness, to this day,
Mm.
BNB is the most useful coin, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you, I think Bitcoin is the greatest coin of all time, but that's fine. Exclude them. BNB is the most useful coin because it it creates a subsidy on something people are doing every day, which is trading on Binance, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't even make that
Mm-hmm.
same argument about Ethereum, which I love. Ethereum is realistically only useful if you're writing smart contracts.
That
You
is
can,
correct.
you
Mm-hmm.
can't name on one hand, you can't fill out five people that you know that write smart contracts, right? It's such a unique thing to do, right? But
Yeah, it's complicated.
you can
Mm-hmm.
name 20 people yesterday that traded on Binance, starting from some random guy, some just random
That's
guy that
it. Oh, just wake up this morning and say, I'm gonna trade.
and I'm going to trade. And so BNB functionally did create a bigger useful token than even Ethereum
Mm,
did. I guess Tether to some degree is really useful too for moving money. But apart from Tether, I would say BNB is the most functionally useful. If that's what Venice token is trying to do, that is brilliant.
mm.
Like insanely brilliant. And so
Yeah.
tomorrow when I show you the AI, oh, we just signed up company 42, Shangri-La. Nice.
Hmm.
Um, he's in Mexico somewhere. I need to introduce him to you. So,
Really.
the but he's an American that moved to Guadalajara,
Gua-
Guatemala,
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. Yeah,
Guadalajara.
Mexico. I think it's Mexico
Hmm.
City, right? The
Yeah,
province. But
Mexico.
yeah, so I'm sorry, I got English. So what I'm thinking is like what you'll see with actually anyway, I'm already here. I'll just tell you. Um, I've worked on there's this thing called OpenClaw, which has
Hmm.
taken over the world. It's bigger than ChatGPT. It came out a month. I will tell you exactly when it came out. This is open source. When did it first come out? Christ, it's not giving that date, but it's like recent. Here you can check, scroll all the way down. 2 months ago. Okay.
Hmm.
It's an open source project created by a guy named Peter Steinberger, who's just a guy. I mean, he's a famous kind of programmer, but he's not a company. He's just a guy. But he created this thing called OpenClaw, which has now ravaged the internet and taken over the AI world and made everyone shit their pants. And regular people don't know about it because it's still very technical and it's still very annoying to
Hmm.
use. But if you're in the AI world, it changed the world. I mean, it's so incredible that this open source repository is now the number one open source repository in the world, overtaking Linux and React in 2 months.
Cool.
Number
Wow.
two, number two, I think it has the most downloads on GitHub history in 2 months. And
My
then
goodness.
OpenAI came and bought Steinberger. straight out, and there's no company to buy. They just kind of acqui-hired him because in like a bidding war, God knows how much they took. I mean, because like a fortune was exchanged. And so what OpenClaw does is you got to use it. It's the closest thing to magic I've ever seen in my life. Um,
Mm.
it's Siri. You've used Siri, right?
Yes.
It's what Siri is supposed to be, but Siri is not. Okay, it's a agentic orchestration tool, which is another fancy ass way of saying it's an
Mm.
AI that does things for you 24/7. It it can provoke actions where you have not assigned them. In other
Oh,
words, it's like an employee and it doesn't sleep. It's not like ChatGPT. ChatGPT responds to everything you do. This
okay.
OpenClaw runs on ChatGPT's model or Claw or Anthropic or any of the model. It's not an AI model. It's an orchestration system that you can use to assign it to do something and it'll just do it 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he connected it to WhatsApp, Telegram, so you don't even need an app. You just connect it to the existing chat apps. But it's virtually impossible to install. It's an open source. You can install it, write command line code. It is insane. Like no normal person that's not a developer would ever install it. Then
Wow.
then you have to give it access to everything. So if you want
Mm.
it to be effective for you, you have to give it access to your WhatsApp, you have to give it access to your Gmail, you have to give it access to everything, which obviously has a lot of security concerns, right? And
Correct.
because it can just like delete all your emails and go completely rogue. But
Mm-hmm.
if you can live with that, it's magic. I've never
Wow.
seen if you can swallow that pill, and the whole world is about to swallow that pill. If you can live
Mm.
with that, it is the closest thing to magic I've
Sorry.
ever seen in my life. So just go, you can YouTube OpenClaw, you'll get millions of
Yeah, I'm
results.
gonna spend some time on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And you can watch Lex Friedman's interview with Peter Steinberger. It's really good.
Okay.
It's Lex Friedman, it's gonna be long. But it's good.
Uh-huh.
But the things this fuck, excuse my I'm swearing so much. These things this can do, it
Mhm.
literally behaves like an employee. So I like Jason Calacanis's explanation. So I'm gonna play it.
Mhm.
We said, hey, research this guess, right? Just like that's all you have to do, Freeberg. Claudebot has gone viral overnight.
It
Right?
was originally, when it came out 2 months ago, called Claudebot. Then Anthropic, the creator of Claude, sued him. So then he changed the
Mhm.
name.
Oh,
And that's the dumbest thing Anthropic ever did because that pushed him into the hands of OpenAI. But that's a different matter.
oh,
It's so stupid.
yeah,
So he loved using Claude, but they're so stupid. But
I
anyway,
have been
yeah.
Claude shotted. I have been one Claude. I am all in on this.
Interesting.
can you
This is
hear? Can
an
you hear?
open source project
Yeah, I hear
by
you.
a gentleman named Peter Steinberger. He's an Austrian developer and entrepreneur. So what is it? It's basically an open source personal assistant. Think like Siri or maybe Jarvis. Have any of you guys used it yet? Has anybody installed it yet?
I did. I spent 15 minutes and I saved 15% on my car insurance.
Mm.
Are you joking? You're serious? You installed it and then asked it to go?
You know what's so funny, Nick? I posted this. The number of people that didn't understand that that was a joke.
No, I understand it's a joke. Yeah.
I know you
Geico.
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was a bunch of people that were like, really? How did you do it? Can I do it? And then some people were like, wait, only 15%? And other people were like, wait, you set it up yourself? You didn't have some
Installed it yet, Friedberg?
No, I don't want to give
Okay.
an open source tool access to all my emails and
Max,
messaging
have you
apps.
done it yet?
No, because I'm concerned about the security issues, but I want
Perfect.
to. I want to do
I
it,
am-
but I'm concerned about the security.
I've spent the last 72 hours doing this. I'm going to explain to you what we did at the company. It's mind blowing. Okay. So it is basically think like an open source Siri or Jarvis, right? You get into an interface and you can talk to a virtual assistant and it does things for you, just like ChatGPT or XAI might. But the way it works is you kind of load a virtual machine, if you know what that is, or you can put it on your Mac Mini. You run this like a server. Then you start authenticating it with your services. So Gmail, Notion, Slack, WhatsApp, maybe even your password manager. Super dangerous. Nobody like Claude or XAI or Microsoft would ever allow you to do this because it's so dangerous, obviously. But we did this and we put it to work. Here's what we did. I created a virtual podcast producer and we made this persona and we created a new Gmail account, Sachs, a new Notion account, a new WhatsApp account, everything. We created like basically a virtual employee. We put it together. And we made it the producer for my new This Week in AI podcast. There's a little plug in there for it. So we had it start doing research on guests. So we said, hey, research this guest, right? Just like you can do in an LLM. Then we connected it to the existing feeds, like the podcast feeds and the database of like people we've had on the show and like who's booked. Then we said, make a CRM, Sachs, for all potential guests and suggest other guests. And it vibe coded a CRM for itself.
Can you show this?
I said, hey, do some research on this.
Let me explain what he's talking about. This is a month ago. So since this came out, this podcast came out, it's been a month. And people have taken OpenClaw to the next level because it's open source. Everybody's building their own shit with it. And I'll explain, but this is a month old and it's already outdated. But what he did even a month ago is mind-blowing. Now watch this. This is a Slack. Slack is just like a Discord or like WhatsApp, right? So just by the very company.
That's right. So then we start a thread with it with the...
Show this?
I said, hey, do some research on this, right? So then we start a thread with it with the actual producer, Oliver, who's working on this. So I said, do this guest research. It did all this guest research. Now this is as good as like Nick or Lisa would do at a first pass, but it did it instantly. And then I made a prompt for it to like, and I was using this prompt, by the way, David, when we were in Davos for our guests. And so this like gets the company's name, the founder information, look for their competitors, all the stuff that a producer would do over a day or two, do a timeline, give suggested questions, et cetera. So I teach it this. So here's producer X, and it says, got it. That's a great guest research. And I said, okay, do the guest research on this person. It comes back with that. And it gave me its media appearances, all the stuff I would want to do for research. Then I said,
But Jason,
I think this would be...
You're interacting with it like an agent. So how is it different than an agent?
Watch. Okay, we're getting to it. So then I said, producer X, email Alex and let him know that I want to have him on This Week in AI, CC me and CC Oliver. And it says, I couldn't verify the email, but I'm going to try this one. And it wrote this email. It sent the email. Then after it sent it,
Sorry, did he respond?
So here's the email to the guest.
Oh my God.
Hey, Alex, Lisa Calacanis wanted me to reach out. I'd love to have you on This Week in AI to discuss Exo Labs. Your work on distributed inference on the recent, did this little thing. Let me know if you'd be interested. So then,
that's so crazy.
He
Sounds
says,
great. Sounds
this
great.
guy says, sounds great. I'll be in touch. Then I said, here's what I want you to do. I want you, and we created a group called Replicants. So now we've made 5 replicants at the company. And today is like replicant day or replicant week. So I told it, every time you do work for me, in the replicant room, say what you did, and then also put it on your calendar. So now it's putting on its calendar what it did in timestamps. So he said, I did some guest research here. And then yesterday I did this booking report. And then I'm doing this AI, that I'm doing this. And then I set up, and then producer Juan had it set up a ticker because we did this email ticker and did all that work. And the crazy thing is you can start talking to it directly. So I can have a direct conversation with producer X and it learns and now it knows everything. So we started one to be an SDR and then we are giving it access to our CRM there. But it built its own CRM, David. It's building its own SaaS tools to solve its problems. Every time you add it to something, it gets smarter. So now we're making a LinkedIn for this persona. The LinkedIn is going to start adding people. People don't know that these aren't humans.
Yeah.
It's insane.
This is crazy.
Insane. Since then, the world has lost its mind with more OpenClaw stuff. So let's say you go to OpenClaw, best use cases or best setups, best used cases.
Oh, I better not forget my daughter. It's crazy.
Bro, it's like I haven't told anyone this because it's just too much to tell. But it's like
hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna join you on my phone, and then I don't want to miss this. That's crazy.
Oh, you need to go somewhere?
I pick up my daughter. But,
no, it's okay. It's okay. You go. It's fine. It's fine.
No. Let me join you on the phone. I'll do it in the car. No, this is crazy.
No. You haven't seen the half of it. You haven't seen the garage part of it.
I know. That's why I don't want to.
No. I don't want you to do it on your phone because you need to see like in big. It needs to be big.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. Just go pick her up and we'll do it tomorrow.
So is that gonna be
okay? How long do you have? You have 5 minutes? You have 10 minutes? Like what's your cut?
Oh, is that the thing? Is when I pick her up about 3 o'clock. Lately, she's been chatting with her friends, so I should be here by 3:30.
Which is sorry, and sorry, what time is it
That's
now?
about 30 minutes.
How long do you have to like? How long does it take you to drive there? Like, how long do you have to?
No, it's about 5 minutes away.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I got you.
I'll be back here by 3:30.
Got it.
If you're available, we'll jump in.
I
Get
know,
back
but I'm gonna
in.
be passed out because I gotta be up at 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah, what time is it now?
12:30 a.m.
Nah, man, go to bed because you have a.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna scare the shit out of
So
you.
how is that be integrated
No, first of all, no,
into?
you have to understand the one thing, which is it's virtually impossible to run OpenClaw by yourself because A, you need a server. That's fine. You can use your Mac.
Mhm.
It's the biggest pain in the ass to set up because it's so much code you have to write and nobody wants to write it. So now
Uh-huh.
every company and their serious tech company is on a race to commercialize OpenClaw. Okay?
Can they do
I,
that?
on the other hand, said, but Google and all of them are going to do it, but they're going to lock it up to only their services. So what they're going to do is they're going to give you agents and then say you could connect it to Gmail, but you can't connect it to Slack.
Yeah,
You get it?
yeah. They're gonna
Right?
departmentalize it to
Yeah,
keep
because
making
they have
money.
software to sell. Do you know who doesn't have software to
Yeah.
sell? One Mr. Sharpan. So for the last month, I went and hired an AI team specifically to work on OpenClaw. And that's why I'm actually building out a big AI office. And I'm calling it AI Office. You can see it's already there in Garage, but nobody can access it without a password. It's obviously I have the password. And we call them avatars. Avatars are AI employees, so not humans. I've
Mhm.
created two. I created one called Philip's Evil Twin and Rayhan's Assistant. Okay? Yeah. As soon as you can create unlimited AI employees, and I'll tell you how the pricing works. The pricing is a game changer. But anyway, leave that. I'll tell you how it works first. Philip's Evil Twin, once you create your AI employee, it appears in your employee list. If you just scroll down, he's right
Yeah.
there. Philip's Evil Twin with all my
Okay.
other employees, but he's online 24/7, no breaks, no holidays. Then you can just start messaging him inside of Garage like he's an employee. And look, I've been talking to him nonstop. He's brilliant and
He
and
doesn't sleep.
he doesn't sleep. No, but what he does for me is you go to here and you click Philips Evil Twin, open it up. We give you an entire control panel, which OpenClaw doesn't give because they're open source. They're letting anybody else deal with it.
Yeah.
We're commercializing it. We're letting any company will be able to create any number of AI employees. I believe there will be hundreds, thousands, millions of one-person companies, but with many AI employees. And look, you can assign him anytime. What's your email? Hey, what's your email?
DOC
DOC?
ZIZI at Gmail.
So you say, hey, email and ask him what time he is available for a Zoom call tomorrow. That's just a simple task. He'll do hundreds of these. He'll do millions of these. So now he's thinking. You can see his heartbeat on the right-hand side, which is scary. And this is now burning OpenAI credits because he needs an intelligent model. So you're gonna run OpenAI or Claude or one of these things. But now watch. He's thinking, and he's gonna hit you back. Oh shit, no, somebody else messaged me. And he's gonna hit you back and he's gonna say, okay, done. Either he's gonna say done or he's gonna say, hey, because I've already connected him to my Gmail. I'm a lunatic. I connected him to everything. I connected him to my Twitter. No. I'll blow your mind with one last thing. He takes a long time to think because he's like always doing extra stuff, but we've now organized this, what used to only be chats, we've organized it into this. You can see the tasks he's performing. You can't create tasks. He creates them and moves. See, look, email's easy to ask Zoom availability. He just created a task. And now
he put it in his
own
to-do
task
list.
manager, right?
That is his to-do list.
It's his to-do list and he'll start doing it. Done, in progress. He's in progress, so he'll work it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
so I will be getting an email.
Yeah, you'll get an email, and he'll respond. You'll respond, and he'll respond. Freaky.
Wow, that's sick. That's
no.
sick.
Watch this. You can. Then we said, well, the brilliance of OpenClaw and AI employees. Here, done. Hey, I can send the thing, but please authorize my Gmail. Okay, I've already authorized it, but I'll authorize it again, and then he'll send it, and then you'll get it. Okay. Hey, are you available for a Zoom call? He'll even book the Zoom. He'll send the Zoom link. because I've given him access to my Zoom.
Wow.
Like it's crazy. But listen, then I said we created this concept called jobs. And basically what you just saw is a one-time task, but he's also able to do reoccurring tasks.
Weekly,
Weekly, he could do them hourly, minutely. So
hourly.
I've given him access to my Twitter and my LinkedIn, and he's been posting on my LinkedIn as Sharpan for the last 2 weeks, and I've gotten tens of thousands of impressions. I've never
Oh
gotten
my
so
gosh.
many impressions in my life. Thousands of people have commented, not thousands, hundreds of people have commented, liked, and responded to my posts, which are not me. Every it's spooky to see. I'm logging into LinkedIn. You'll see. What is it? What is it? Code we sent to your email address. Okay.
It's crazy.
Bro, it's not as crazy as an understatement. Look at this. 4,000 impressions in the last 7 days. It was at 9,000, but he's posting a lot. 20 plus notifications, people messaging me all about OpenClaw. He's like, I love what you're talking about. I want to meet more. Now watch this. Let's go to my profile. I've not logged into LinkedIn in days. He's posting nonstop. So now you go to my thing, and I told him, I want you to talk about crypto, AI, entrepreneurship, and you can see here, 32 minutes ago, he made a post, and he's talking about AI. Then he's talking about discipline, because I told him to talk about human nature. And then I told him to talk about crypto. And then I told him to talk about entrepreneurship. And he's posting nonstop, not just on LinkedIn, also on Twitter. Every 30 minutes, he has access to my Twitter. He's posting. I used to pay people hundreds of dollars a
I
month.
know.
You can make
To
this
stay
work.
active on these things.
Bro, it's so freaky.
I like
and now,
this.
and anyway, so we're gonna give, and then sky's the limit. I'm just used about 2 or 3 use cases. You can give him any use case. You can have him recruit for
Wow.
you. I'm pretty sure you can have him trade for you, but I haven't tried that yet. So, right, think
Oh
about that. Or
man.
okay, even if he's not trading, he can get all the trading news and alerts for
And
you.
he probably could recruit, which
can-
is what
Yeah.
you
So
know.
now, and then the thing here is the way that this is paid. You have to buy a server. Server is roughly $5 a month raw cost for us. And then so we can set and then you based on how much you use him, there's storage, there's compute, and then there's AI tokens. We're getting that from OpenAI.
Okay.
All of that is a variable cost. It's dependent on how much you use him.
How much you use, and he
Okay,
used
so
some of it.
now at the end of the month, this is an example. It's showing all the AI costs, and it's saying, and the server cost, and saying total, this employee has cost you $86 so far. And you know what it does? And then it shows you how much a human would have cost you to do the same thing.
Okay.
$5,600.
Okay.
And you're saving 5,514. This is a feature
That
I
is
built, which is
crazy.
called savings. So once we release this to founders, it turns the $94 is just the that's just the price for the office if you want to deal with humans.
Yeah.
Now you can replace all the humans in your company with AI employees. And it's unlimited income for us, unlimited savings for the founder. And what does this mean? Now, what does this mean? Affiliate commissions on the AI. But I'll show you all of this for affiliates and for things. But once this is ready, which will be ready for at least beta testing in the next 2 weeks, because every person I show this to, they're like, this is the fucking crazy.
Oh no, this is mind-boggling.
And so now imagine you onboard a company as an affiliate. He then goes and hires 10 AI employees, and let's say each AI employee is costing him $200 a month instead of $3,000 per employee or something. So he pays $2,000. You're getting a commission of all the AI consumption. This is where and that's why I went and met with the Amazon guy. I said, listen, I think we're going to become the biggest distributor of like retail AI,
Oh my God.
right?
And then that still pay 50%
on the commissions. There's a huge commission payout on the credits. I don't know if that'll be 50. It depends on how expensive we mark up the tokens and the compute.
Yeah.
But here's the final, this is the coup de jour. I'm also going to sell a version of this in network chains to affiliates to do the recruiting. But all of that being said is when I really found Venice's token interesting.
Well, that I'm going to look at as soon as I get back.
Yeah, you can bounce. I'll catch you when you get back.
So the thing is, how to purchase the Venice token?
I don't know. I've not bought them yet. I'm just researching them. But
why not?
But if we were to, what I was thinking was, so now everyone is going to.
Well, that's why you're talking about the token inside.
So we can make a token to subsidize the AI employee cost
Oh,
You
I
get it,
see.
right?
I got it. Powerful.
That's B&B level powerful. Like that's
So
B&B.
that could be in the pool.
That could be
I
in the
see
pool.
what you're
That can be
saying. When,
used as a big capital raising instrument. That can be, but it's used. It's not theoretical. The only
yeah,
people
because you have value.
you need that value tomorrow because the AI is working for you tomorrow. Do you get my point? Like you need
Wow.
it's
No,
not
no,
like
no.
it's
You
not
gotta,
even it's not even next year. It's not like you need that value next year. You need that value tomorrow. I need to pay OpenAI tomorrow. So
yeah.
yeah, it's so I this is in the back of my mind. Anyway, I'll come back. We're obviously gonna iterate that. This I haven't told anybody about the AI employees or about
Mhm.
the AI employees for affiliates and network trades. Game changer on so many levels, and game changer as an earning opportunity for affiliates, and game changer for maybe,
Marketing.
maybe we can
Marketing.
like what I said after I saw it and I said, oh, this gets built. Maybe we can take this to anybody. Like maybe we can sell
Yeah, the affiliates
the
could
we
market that,
like
getting
we can
10
take
people
now
now,
you go
it's
to
no
it now
problem.
an affiliate can walk into a doctor's office and say, hey, how would you like to have AI employees? Like, and it's just like and they'll be like, what? Like, and it's just you
What are
have
you
a
talking
weapon.
about?
You have like it's like a weapon of mass destruction. So anyway, I'll
Man.
I'll cover all of this with you more, but I'm glad I had a chance to bring it up. Thank you so much for your time. I know we talked a lot
All
today,
right,
but
bro.
yeah.
Take care. Take care.
Thanks, buddy. Bye.
All right. See you.